Hey everyone, so I am in Santa Cruz and you're like, what? Where did that come from? Which is pretty much the same that happened to me. So obviously when I was in Seattle, or when I was in Canada, the plan was to go to Seattle and then head south and maybe do some riding in Oregon and then California, but as I said, that all fell through. So then I was going to go to Ashland and ride, which I did. And then from there I wanted to go to Yosemite, like I mentioned, but unfortunately, when I got on the website and do some Googling for it, it turned out that it's like a 9-month wait to get into any of the campsites in Yosemite. And then there are some available, but they're on a ballot system, so that was just not going to work, unfortunately. So it was like, what do I do? So from Ashland, what I then did is headed west to the coast, and I've driven down the coast today. I spent last night in a little place called Leggett, which was really good. It was in the redwood forest. And I met some really cool people. A lady called Billy, who's been here for 20 years. She's from Manchester, and she basically has bought out the RV park there, and she's a real classic lady. She's an absolute riot. She has big dance festivals there where it's like Burning Man, but they call it Raining Man to celebrate when the rain comes. So, but it's like literally the whole park books out and everyone nudes up and just kind of does their thing. So yeah, she's really cool. And Cam, the barman there, he was from Utah, really cool people. So that was a really good night last night. Had a few drinks, and then I just headed down the coast today, and now I'm in Santa Cruz and Aptos, which is where Cam and Tyler McCall and Ryan Howard are all from. So unfortunately I haven't seen any of those guys, and the jumps aren't here anymore, but anyway. I was going to ride here, but unfortunately that's fallen through as well because Cal Fires is actually doing work up where the trails are, so we can't go in there except on weekends, and that's obviously not going to help me because I'll fly out on Saturday. So really, I think the plan tomorrow, I'm going to head south again, down the coast, probably to a place called San Luis Obispo, which is about 2 hours that way, and maybe do some riding down there. And yeah, look, we'll just see what happens. That's the beauty. I can do whatever I want. I haven't got any plans, so we'll just see what happens. Hey everyone, so as the sun is setting here in Morro Bay, so it is on my trip, I guess. It's the last night of the trip. Tomorrow morning at about 5 o'clock I get up nice and early because I've got to battle Los Angeles traffic to hand the RV back. I'll then jump in a day hotel for a few hours, shower up and get ready for the flight, and then 10:30 tomorrow night I fly home. As with anything, it's kind of mixed emotions to all of that. You know, it's been an amazing trip. I've done some really cool shit that not lots of people get to do, so that's pretty awesome. But I'm definitely ready to get home and, you know, get back into my world with my stuff and my bed and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, so I guess I just want to wrap it up. Firstly, I want to thank all of you guys that watched the videos and stuff like that. You know, I got a lot of prodding and poking when there was delays and things like that, and I really appreciate that because it kept me going and motivated to finish these. I've had a good time doing it, and so thanks heaps to all you guys for watching. Finally, in my experience, travel is not just about where you go and what you do. It's actually about the people you meet along the way, and this trip has been no exception to that. You know, I've met some amazing people that were just only too happy to let me hang out with them, share their time and ride with them, which has just made it so much better. There was days when I was riding on my own, I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't as much fun. The days I was riding with people were just awesome. So a big thanks to Cody, Duncan, Scott and Harley and Atlee at Retallick. You guys were sick, thanks so much. At Silver Star, I want to thank Matt and Ty
that day that we had riding was super fun. I had a ball. It was really good, and you know, it was really cool riding with two, you know, one kid that was 14 and one guy that was 30. You know, it was really different takes on riding, so that was awesome. At Whistler, obviously a massive thanks to Juanito, who you guys never got to meet because I didn't film on that day, but he was a really cool guy and super stoked on riding, just loves being on his bike. Alison, what can I say? Thank you so much. You literally made the trip. That was probably the best day's riding. You know, I said it earlier and it's still true. I look back on that and that was just awesome. So thanks so much. And finally, Becky at Squamish. That was such an awesome day. I can't thank you enough for that either. So guys, thank you so much and see you next time.
I clearly have no idea what I'm doing right now. Precisely zero. So amazingly, that is the fastest I've ever been through customs anywhere in the world. It's here, it's the middle of fucking nowhere.